All right, Shalom. Shalaki. Shalom Laha Alahayim. I guess I'm going to hold it. Peace to the gods. Nawathan, Kal, Halalium La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Giving all praises to Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors unto the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the heads and elders of all the camps of Great Millstone GMS who do Ruel, who I've learned is 100% truth from, who are the true leaders of all Israel, Yasha Allah today. Whether you can receive it or not. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the tabernacle of David, the Bayath Dawada, the predestined spirits of election, of the predestined spirits of election, predestined to be saved from the impending wrath to come through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, specifically by the way of the nuclear missiles and the concentrated fire lasers from the chariots, what the world ignorantly calls UFOs. This is the brother Tazapanya, the Great Millstone, Washington, D.C. camp, with an in-transit before camp digital epistle, Adawan Ratazah. This is edifying to the elect. So, I was doing a little bit of research, was listening to the Dallas elders, Yashawamba, the head, and Elder Ariala, and the path to the MOTB and things of that nature. And I did a video just recently called the Edomite Trifecta: blockchain technology, quantum computing, and artificial intelligence. And a lot, we like to kind of stick on the AI, which is good because people need to know these type of technologies. And Lord willing, I don't want to Ratazak and go into them a little bit more in depth. But I was gonna, based on the research that I've seen, I was going to do a spiritual filter of this quantum computing, especially since there's news out now that IBM, one of the biggest computer manufacturers companies, is coming out with one of their top tier quantum computers, man. And this devil gotta go. And who's behind it? I mean, of course, Esau, Edom. All right, the Edomites, which are your so-called white people. Okay. And it's never for benevolent reasons. It's always nefarious, malevolent, right? The scriptures say that he sitteth in the seat of the Most High, proclaiming that he is the Most High, roughly paraphrasing. So what is a quantum computer? So when you look it up, it's a computer that uses quantum physics, all right, to do things that supercomputers cannot do or can't do fast enough. Computers use binary code, right? Zeros and ones. 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 and that transfers when you do the programming, that's what helps push information. When when you go down into the software of things and things of that nature. Um, so those are called bits. Quantum computing uses qubits, meaning it's still binary, like 0 and 1, but for every, let's say, 0 integer, right? Um, you're going to have multiple subsets of information in one, which exponentially increases computing power. And they use all type of elements of the earth, whether it be gold and certain others and things of that nature, to to be able to conduct the heat and the electricity, everything of that nature, to suffice to the amount of information that needs to be computed. um when I was reading, was like, these things is massive. I mean, they're not that big, but they're housed in massive buildings that has a near perfect vacuum. What does that mean? It says that is colder than outer space. So if there's no atoms to move, there's no movement, there's no heat. So if you were to walk inside one of them vacuums, they close the door and they sucked all the air out in order to get it down to, you know, um, you'll die immediately. And it would mimic as if you was, past the firmament in a vacuum, in a closed system, right? No oxygen, no carbon dioxide. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously these quantum computers is probably creating so much heat that that goes into your thermodynamics and things of that nature, because everything that produces work, a byproduct is heat. So nothing is 100% efficient, unless you can somehow circulate the heat that is a byproduct back and convert it back into energy to create a perpetual system. But that's neither here nor there. But the point is that this devil is trying to be like the Most High. The Most High is able to count every hair on your head, right? They say where the word quantum comes in is that they are able to they produce the ability to measure down to the smallest building blocks of life, which they refer to as quantum particles: photons, electrons, protons, neutrons, atoms. Um, what else did they say? Ions, because you have negative ions, positive ions, and things of that nature. So if you able to get down to the smallest particle of what we see in this material realm, and then you're able to measure it and then record it with that data, right? You essentially is getting to the power of able to not only compute but figure out almost any question and be able to solve it in a matter of minutes, but to measure the length, width, and height of everything in the so-called universe. If you get down to it like that, you see what I'm saying? You start to get into numbers that is not even physically understandable. So it's like this devil has to go, man, because he's only using this, if I'm gonna filter through the scriptures to help, not only record and things of that nature, but to help facilitate this beast system with the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, to be able to have all of the data that every human being alive um, holds, man. This is why when you go into the grapho in the Greek, the second root word of the word mark in Revelation 13 and 16, all right, is many different applications. So it's not just buying and selling, even though that is the primary function, because that is the function to control somebody. But your medical records, all your licenses and registrations, passports, in whatever faculty it may acquire, so on and so forth. Remember in Habakkuk it says, and he gathereth unto himself all people, man. Habakkuk chapter 2. All right. So how is he going to be doing that? Through quantum computing. You see, it's deeper than physical, because they want to be like the Most High. You see, they want to be every facet, physical, mental, and if they can on a spiritual level, because they understand plasma and ether and things of that nature. You know, we about to. You thought shit was sci-fi. We about to go into miracles on the left hand side. That's what it's gonna be seem like. Remember, this devil is wiser than Daniel, man, and Daniel was wise in all types of mathematics and so on and so forth, as it says in the book of Daniel. So, the quantum computing, like for instance, we have computers with our phone. Some might call it a supercomputer, eh, you know what I mean? But and the things that is military grade, that is tested and private, not to the public eye, it's probably they won't, if we were to make it 20 years from now, they wouldn't give it to them until 20 years from now. But I don't see that happening anyway, because they have a short time, and they know they have a short time. Shalakia. So this is why, Trump pushing this crypto, pushing the AI, they're trying to be semiconductor number one industry, computer chips, and have all of these, silicon and quartz crystal, and because all of these things come from the elements of the earth, man. So, a lot of land grabbing has to happen in order to have that control over the population that they want to, because if they was able to create, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of jump shots in a matter of weeks, just, you know what I'm saying? And that is biologically. Imagine how many grains of rice, what I mean by saying that, they can make in the same amount of time, man. you know. So it all comes together. Um, if you ever, Akim, want to do the research on it, you can. Something to definitely ponder on, because it's it's deep. It get deep. What does the scripture say? Their inward parts is deep. You know, and they don't sleep until they think upon mischief. So they're trying to see how could they heighten their dominance, through technology. And quantum computing is going to be it's basically like on some Skynet shit. Like, when you put all of this stuff together, the blockchain technology, quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and you get it to like the utmost highest power, and all they need is a crisis to lead the people to accept whatever they offer. It's like, yo, it's gonna seem like nothing. You're gonna truly see that you a slave. Because you got people out here that's like, nah, I can do whatever I want. This system is crazy. It's corrupt, and the Lord knows it's oppressive state. That's why in Isaiah 14, right, it talks about Shalaki. I don't know why I keep yawning, but that you would take captives whose captives they were, and how you'll lay up this proverb against the king of Babylon, the oppressing city. You know what I'm saying? How she has fallen. Roughly paraphrasing. I don't have the scriptures in front of me right now. So we're gonna see some things, man. And we're gonna see how quickly it comes. Remember, the Lord said He would shorten the days for the elect's sake, unless no flesh should be saved, man. Because it's literally trying to put everybody on a digital concentration camp, a digital prison, and ain't gonna be no way out. No way out. But I would leave it at that, man. I keep yawning. I don't want it to be a rant or anything like that. But I'll paraphrase a couple scriptures, Lord willing. It was edifying, and I see 444 on the license plate in front of me, and that's what we're looking for, mercy, especially from these things like quantum computing, man. We're looking for mercy, man, because they about to come down hard with certain technologies. Revelation 12:12, and the devil shall come down with great wrath, man. And so people thought China, with where you walk, there's a camera on you 24/7. You do anything, your social credit score go down. Ain't no way you can commit crime and this and that and the third. Not saying that people want to, so to speak, but it's going to be a complete overrun of your life, and it's going to lead you like sheep to the slaughter. Literally lead you to where they want you to go, and people's going to be willing, more than willing. It's crazy. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, on to the next one. Shalom.